Hey everyone, this is Leo from Learn Do Learn, and today we want to talk about getting into business intelligence by getting a related job. Now, you might not find a direct path to getting your first job as a business intelligence developer. Maybe you're an Uber driver and you don't have a degree, and it seems impossible to go from that to someone hiring you saying you're a business intelligence developer. And that's okay. We're going to talk about that. The first thing you have to realize is that business intelligence is about business. So I often joke that business intelligence is the art of creating pivot tables. And that's just a joke because the reality is business intelligence is the art of creating pivot tables that solve business problems. And there's a lot of jobs where you can do that. So let's look first, do you need a degree? Now, I had a long, successful career before I got a degree. I eventually did get a bachelor's and a master's, and it has helped me. But you can have a career without a degree, or at least you can start it. It's more difficult now than it was in 2000 when I started, but it's certainly possible. I did a quick search on Glassdoor to look at jobs, entry-level jobs for BI. And there are some that require a degree. A lot of them, though, will say a BS in a non-quantitative field with experience. So this would be, okay, I have a degree in accounting or business management, but I have some experience. We can look over here, bachelor's degree required, but only 1 year of experience required. So we see that even with a degree, there's a low barrier of entry when you compare this to like data science or web developer positions. But now we can go here and see, yeah, they want a bachelor's degree or 0 to 1 year experience. Here's another one. Actually, that's the same one. Another one over here, 2 to 4 years experience. Bachelor's degree is a plus. What we're seeing is, sure, some positions, a lot of positions require a degree, but other positions, they're more flexible. And the reason for that is companies need BI people, and they're hard to find, even entry-level ones. So they lower the requirements. Now you see here, 2 to 4 years experience. Well, that seems tough if I don't have a degree and I don't currently hold a BI job. How do I get that 2 to 4 years experience? Or maybe it's 1 to 3 years, depending on the job. Some of them are even less. So what we're going to talk about is getting a related job. A related job is going to be anything that allows you to practice the skills that you need while you're on your learning journey. So why would you get a related job? Well, we talked about business being in the term business intelligence, so you need to gain business experience. You want to build connections to help you find your next job because your goal isn't to get this related job. Your goal is to get your first business intelligence job. And you want to improve your resume. You want to put things on your resume that will look like 2 to 4 years of professional experience. And better yet, let's earn while you learn. So if you have a job where you can practice your skills, somebody is paying you while you're learning. That's a good thing. So what makes a good related job? Well, I would start with any business that uses Excel. You'll find that most of the techniques we learn in business intelligence, they apply whether you're using Excel, a fancy data warehouse, a simple database, Power BI, Tableau. It doesn't matter. Good data modeling techniques apply regardless of the tool. So any business using Excel will probably give you a chance to practice and showcase what you're learning. Any business that utilizes your current business knowledge. So if you're, let's say, an accountant, you work in finance, or you work at an auto parts store, whatever it is, if you can find a job that allows you to track processes in that area and gain more experience in your particular domain of expertise. That will help you when you try to find a BI job and will allow you to narrow down particular industries to go after. Any business with close ties to reporting. So maybe you can find a job as an administrative assistant to a group that works with a BI group. That would be a good way to practice your skills, gain access to experts, and who knows, potentially give you the company that you'll move into BI in. And finally, any business that needs reports but doesn't have them. For example, if you're already working in a professional office environment, I guarantee you they need reports. Are you in sales? Then they're going to need sales reports. They'll need client reports. Maybe you work as a mechanic. Do you know what your schedule is coming up? Do you know how much revenue the shop is bringing in? Do you know which jobs are waiting for parts? Those are all opportunities to use your BI skills in a related job. Let's look at a couple examples I found on Craigslist. Here's one: research, data entry, and customer service. And this one's remote. So we're looking here at, you need to be tech savvy. If you have experience with Smartsheet, Asana, Salesforce, a plus. You should have Excel skills. Boy, that looks like a great related job. If I were starting out and I had been learning Excel and I'm getting into some other things, I would jump at a job like this. I guarantee you'll be able to practice your skills. Here's one at a marijuana dispensary. I don't know a whole lot about marijuana dispensaries, but I'm pretty sure most of them are small businesses, which means you might be able to sell them on creating more reporting, being more data driven. I guarantee you they're going to need that kind of stuff. And if they're not already doing it, you could be the person that's doing it. Here's one for an admin. You can look through, there's a lot of things that you may or may not want to do, but prepare trend reports, progress summaries, things like that for customers, right? There's a job that will let you practice your skills. So there are a whole bunch of them, and you may find that a part-time job does this. You may find that if you're able to do contracting, it'll be even better. For instance, in contracting, you might have a 3 to 6 month contract, and then you'll be able to get your next contract that's a little closer to BI, and then your next contract. So if contracting is an option for you, I would really look at it because it can help you progress quickly on your career path. So now that we've looked at these, you might find that you already have a related job and didn't know it. There could be opportunities where you are today, and maybe you don't even have to move. You can just start practicing your skills, probably unpaid at first, to show the value, and then hopefully over time you'll be able to start transitioning to doing more and more of your regular work that's data related. So even if you don't have a degree and you don't have a direct path to a BI job, you can see that by using a related job and maybe multiple related jobs over time, you can progress your career to the point where someone hires you as a business intelligence developer. And I guarantee you that will feel good.